Okay, that is one intro right there. So, hey all, Zach here. Welcome back to Phoenix Ace Attorney. Sorry, I was hoping to kind of start up here, and I was hoping that the time and date would actually come up first, but instead we just got Grossberg just standing in front of me, just standing there menacingly. So... okay. In the last one, we just found out that Red White is actually the person that we need to try find, but says he has nothing. It says go to see Grossberg. So here we are, Grossbergs, and I'm about to talk to this guy. Okay, Grossberg, what do you got for me? Still not talking, huh? Okay. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Oh, he's not even noticing me. Okay, come on, man. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Jump at your Hooshafatch! Oh, you!
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is certain. Yeah, so let's give a talk to him about today's trial. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl.
Hey, it's no problem. We're just glad that we're taking the case right now. I asked before, but why did you refuse your request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Yeah, it's probably got to do with Mr. White. So I paid Blue Cobra a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just the big painting, that photo of Mr. White. Why wouldn't you defend Maya? We better bring up Mr. White directly. That photo of Mr. White. Why would you have his photo, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, well, it's been a long time since then.
A long time ago? I'm sorry, but I think not. I think you still have ties to Mr. White even today.
Really? What gave you that idea? What connection could I possibly have to an individual such as he?
It's pretty straightforward, actually. Dude, you go drinking together, he's blackmailing you, he's giving you information. Well, he's blackmailing. Oh, wait, they changed the dialogue. I remember from the original, DS game, it said, because you're lovers. Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there on the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Court, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me what happened.
Red White is a man who makes his living throwing intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name of the back of the photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
Well, better tell me about that the incident. What is the DLC 6? The DLC. I keep saying DLC, but it's DL6.
DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fey.
Oh, we recognize that name. Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is the DLC 6 incident. It's going to be downloadable content, okay?
Okay, well then tell me about the blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over time, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
Grossberg, no, dude. You were friends with the Faye family. Why could you do this? You told White?
He offered me riches. It was an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see. Oh. Grossberg, come on, man.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Well, thank you, Grossberg. Well, then we're gonna have to move on. Let's go back to the Fane Cole offices and see what we can find. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Alright, let's take a look around, specifically over here at the sorting. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's start with R for maybe... Let's start with, maybe DL6. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Ha ha ha. A, B, F... Misty Fey! That's Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Let's read it. I have tarnished the Fey name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, the lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and concern and cohesion. His name is... Huh, the record stops there. So, Mia knew Grossberg. Yeah, I mean, considering that they were tutelage, she was a tutelage of his. All the cases the chief have worked on, they're filed here. Well, let's check out the next set. What about J through S? Maybe R for red, white. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of them. Let's skim a bit. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide. Ew. She had a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Wait. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in those suicides. White drove them all to... Oh, ho, ho, ho. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Well, we got this newspaper clipping. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Also, let's see how our plant's doing. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Which, we actually don't know the name yet, but we are later going to find out his name is Charlie. And he is a good plant. Well, Blue Corp, we got to get him on the witness stand, so we got to let him know that we got problems and we're going to threaten him to go on the stand. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Don't you give me that smile. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Alright, so we got something going on. Well, let's go and present him this. I don't know. It's one of those, like, this is kind of a dumb move, technically. Like, why would you try to tell the guy, like, you better come up here because we have evidence that it's you that's the murderer? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. Wright, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Like, don't say there's other ones. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him. You spied on him. You blackmailed him. Oh, we blackmailed him hard. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. Actually, you are right. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping your phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... well, who would it be? I mean, come on. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Oh.
Secretary's office.
We will be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
What? That's you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And, thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Oh boy. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they even make even you look competent. I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Butts! Harry Butts! Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Well, Gumshoe got us now, so we're now in jail. We're in jail because of something we didn't do. It only wasn't me. Come on, guys. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set up a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it too, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Wright! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean you?
Well, I explained what had happened to Maya. Well, now she knows. Now she's caught up to date.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother. My sister. And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I could do?
Well, defend me in court, cheer me on in court, help me break out of here. Help me break out of here! Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here. The guard's right there, my dude.
You mean a jailbreak?
Yeah, tonight's our only chance.
All right.
Huh?
Oh, I better get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car. Can you drive?
Wait!
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way!
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing.
Aw, puffy cheeks Maya.
I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
All right, we got Maya on our side. Let's do this! Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow is me or him. And we're going to be facing off against Red White next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's trial time when we get here, and we're going to face off against Red White at the stand. I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!
Objection!